Chapter 368. Victory in Sight. At this moment, instead of using the blood blade, he relied solely on the strength of his fleshly body to fight hard against demonic sky's demonic blade, launching a battle in which his fleshly body fought against the magical treasures. Boom 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 ... A series of explosions rang out in the sky, and the reckless energy aftermath rolled up a terrifying, shocking wave as the entire killing sea roared and rushed. Devil Heaven's devil blade slashed at Kang Chon's body, but it did not cause any damage. Kang Chia used his flesh to resist the top-grade treasure weapon, showing the strength of his flesh, causing the spectators to gasp in shock. "I'm afraid Juan Steel's physical body is no better than this. I really don't know. He's a demonic beast in disguise. With such a perverted physical body, who else can resist? Not even a top-grade treasure weapon can break through the defense. This battle is dangerous for Demon Heaven." The crowd murmured, feeling that the balance of victory had tipped in favor of Kang Chon's side. On the treasure ship, the three little ghouls were also excited. "Hey, with the flesh body breaking through the upper-grade treasure artifact level, my brother will be able to laugh at the 9 heavens without using a magic treasure." Little Gold laughed. "Sometimes I really doubt if he's become a demonic beast." Fandin was also stunned and speechless. He was originally a demonic beast. Zhao Linga laughed playfully. Between the three of them talking, the battlefield changed again. Kang Chia completely blocked all of Demon Sky's attacks with his physical body, and he didn't lose the battle. The whole person was strong to the extreme. Devil Heaven, who had been unable to fight for a long time, finally began to get angry. He suddenly roared. A black pillar of light rushed out from him, rushing towards the sky, stirring the wind and clouds to change. A dark cloud shrouded down, and lightning flashed and thunder roared. In the midst of the Devil Sea, a giant surrounded by devilish aura came striding in, and it was none other than Devil Heaven. At this moment, his aura was like a sea, very huge, and in his eyes, two pitch black pillars of light shot out, piercing through the void. The battle state of the heavenly demon body. Kang Chon's eyes were filled with gravity. As the same top 10 special bloodlines in the cultivation world, in the battle state of Devil Heaven, his strength had grown a lot, as could be seen from that tall body. At this time, his power was completely no less than Kang Chia. "Show your battle state. You and I under the peak. 3 moves to split the victory." Devil Heaven stepped in with great strides. The void shook, and his loud voice shook the heavens. By now, Devil Heaven already knew that even if he defeated Kang Chia, it was impossible for him to kill Kang Chia. So he only wanted to win this battle in order to obtain the dawn-breaking immortal order. "Good, 3 moves are enough for me to kill you." Kang Chia sniffed and nodded coldly. Arrogant. Devil Heaven was furious, raised his sword, and then slashed down with force. There were no dazzling moves. Only a hundreds of feet long sword arm broke through the air, shattering the void and cutting through the sky. As this blade came down, space shrunk and then collapsed. A chasm like a long rainbow appeared in the sky, appearing incomparably shocking. Rumble. The sky completely collapsed, causing the killing sea below to boil violently. The crowd was horrified, marveling at Devil Sky's terrifying power. At this moment, a mere casual slash had caused the sky to almost destroy and the killing sea to almost collapse. Kang Chon's pupils shrunk. There was both gravity and excitement in his eyes. It was the excitement of meeting an opponent. Roar! Suddenly, Kang Chia took a step out, as if he had crossed the river of time. A pillar of purple light rose up from his body, straight through the sky, shaking the heavens and the earth. Overlord Fist. Kang Chia roared. His body's Kang Chia hegemony blood boiled. A steaming purple blood Chia rushed out of his body and filled the sky, causing the sky to be colorful and the stars to tremble. At this moment, Kang Chia was like a purple god of war. In his eyes, two purple lightning bolts shot out, piercing through the layers of emptiness, locking onto Devil Sky's gigantic figure. and blasting out with a fist. "What is that?" Among the crowd watching the battle, someone exclaimed in shock. Everyone was stunned by Kang Chon's change. The special bloodline fighting state of Kang Chon's overbearing blood was the first time any people had seen it, and they were unable to guess what kind of special bloodline Kang Cha possessed for a moment. "Little Gold, what exactly is the special bloodline that Kang Cha possesses? Can you tell me now?" Brahma Din said curiously. It's a beautiful day today," Little Gold sniffed and then snorted. Brahma Heart was speechless and said grimly, "The three of us have lived and died together for so long. Is there anything you're still unsure about?" He couldn't help but be a little disappointed. This ... double quotes. Zijin was instantly embarrassed and couldn't speak. On the contrary, Zhao Linga on the side skimmed her lips and said, "Don't be difficult for this little monkey. Once the world learns that the little white face possesses some kind of special bloodline, he will be hunted down and killed by the entire cultivation world." Brahma Heart was shocked at the words. In his mind, 4 words steeply surfaced. Immediately his body trembled and stuttered. "It can't be. ... Brother Van Din." Zijin hastily drank. Brahma Heart was instantly wary, hastily withdrew his voice and said in a low voice, "No wonder it's hidden so deeply. This absolutely can't be passed on. No. I must forget this secret. It's simply too terrifying. If this gets out, the entire cultivation world will be in a great war." Brahma Heart had already started to regret knowing this secret. As one of the top geniuses of the 10,000 Buddhist sect, he was very clear about the horror of that taboo. Once Kang Chon's identity was leaked, the entire cultivation world was going to be in for a bloodbath. Boom! The sky violently trembled. Right at this moment, under the peak of Kangtia and Demon Heaven, the first move had already split the winner. The tall devil sky, under the collision with Kang Chon's fist, the entire person flew out backwards, blood spurting wildly. This scene, watching everyone was horrified. The strength of Demon Heaven was known to all, however. Demon Heaven under the peak was actually heavily injured by Kang Chon's punch. How shocking it should be. "Impossible!" Devil Heaven roared, his face full of incredulity. He raised his demonic blade and killed Kang Cha, shouting, "What kind of special bloodline are you? Why is the power amplified in the battle state stronger than my heavenly demon body?" At the same time, he united his sabers and killed his strongest slash. 1,000 feet long blade orb tore through the void and shattered space, carrying a terrifying force as it chopped into the heavens. On the way of the blade's aura, the killing sea shook violently, and under the blade's aura, the blood-colored seawater receded towards the two sides, revealing a shockingly long ditch. Kang Chon's battle spirit was high. His eyes were glaring. There was not a trace of fear in his gaze, and his entire person was domineering and extraordinary. "You don't deserve to know about the special bloodline I possess," Kang Cha coldly shouted as a purple shadow rushed out from his heavenly soul cap. This was his Tao God. Arrogant. Devil Heaven was furious at his words, and behind him, a Tao God similarly rushed out, a black demonic shadow just like his main body. "Only I am the only one." Devil Heaven's Tao God was likewise only ego dignity, a Tao God that only top geniuses could possess. Kang Cha. "This is a blade I created myself. Heavenly Demon Slash." Devil Heaven shouted, his eyes shining brightly, his entire being imposing. "You also learnt a blade that I created myself." Kang Chon's eyes shone brightly with an unrivaled overbearing aura, along with a vast saber intent that shot straight up into the sky, then fused with his Tao God to form a purple blade that killed towards Devil Sky in the air. "God of Chop!" Kang Cha roared, and the purple blade, carrying a terrifying force, chopped down in the air like divine punishment. The 10,000 Devil Cave, in a black majestic palace. The Devil Sex Cultivator Elder was watching the battle in the sky above the slaying sea through a water mirror. This water mirror was condensed by divine powers, and with Elder Shura's strength, he could view any place in the entire King's Land through the water mirror. In the same realm, Devil Heaven was actually fully suppressed by Kangxia. It turns out that this kid's flesh reaches the level of a top-grade treasure artifact. That's right. The disciples of the Old Man of Law Enforcement all cultivate the 9-turned Zhuanggong. I just didn't expect that this kid, at such a young age, has already cultivated the 9-turned Zhuanggong to the 6th layer. Devil Heaven is finally showing up in a fighting state. He should be able to force out this kid's bottom card. Elder Cultivator carefully stared at the water mirror in front of him, watching the battle between Kangxia and Devil Sky, occasionally whispering, a hint of surprise flashing through his eyes, clearly very surprised by Kangxia's strength. Suddenly, Elder Cultivator stood up violently, his eyes staring deathly at the scene in the water mirror, only to see that in the water mirror, a purple figure looked up to the sky, exuding an unrivaled overbearing aura. And it was precisely Kangxia who had revealed the battle state of Kangxia's overbearing blood. Hey Heavenly Dao Sect, you guys are hiding deep enough Elder Cultivator violently laughed maniacally. His loud laughter traveled out, causing the entire 10,000 Devil Cave to tremble. All the Devil Sect disciples who stayed in the 10,000 Devil Cave were all startled in an instant and were terrified. Some of the Devil Sect walkers also looked suspiciously towards the Black Palace where Elder Cultivator resided, but none of them dared to come and investigate. Just at this moment, a black pillar of light rises up to the sky, carrying a majestic might above the dome of the sky. At the same time, the War Elder in the Thousand Blade Valley slowly stood up, his deep eyes, through the endless void, looking towards the unknown starry sky. In the starry sky of the Orthodox demon battlefield, a black demonic body stepped forward, each step crossing over 10,000 miles, instantly arriving over the King's Land. And in the Thousand Blade Valley, a golden god of war rushed up into the sky, directly tearing through the void, moving across the sky above the King's Land, and ruthlessly colliding with the black demonic body. Boom. This was like a shocking collision that erupted high in the air 10,000 miles above the Land of Kings, and the rest of the wave shook the heavens, causing the entire Orthodox demon battlefield to tremble. In the starry sky, countless stars all shattered under this collision. Two great figures, separated by countless stars, looked coldly at each other. War, hiding deep enough, apart from the born Dao body. Even the Kangxia hegemony blood was also found by you. If it wasn't for the fact that this seat is very concerned about these two little ones, it would have almost been hidden from you. Elder Cultivator's face was gloomy, his eyes filled with anger. Opposite him, Elder War. His entire body was shrouded in golden light. Shura, didn't your demon sect also produce a cursed body and a heavenly demon body? There's no need to make such a fuss. Is it possible that with your honor, you're going to make a move against a junior? Elder War said indifferently, his face expressionless. This is different. Elder Cultivator roared, you should know what the Kangxia hegemony blood represents. 10,000 years ago, including your Heaven's Path sect, the righteous and the devil, all the sects, almost 90% of the experts, died in that battle. No one will allow the Kangxia hegemony blood to reappear in the cultivation realm. The stars shook with Elder Cultivator's roar. However, the War Elder was like a Tarzan, towering and unmoving as he faintly said, so what? It's not like the special bloodline is passed down from generation to generation. This hegemonic blood is not the other hegemonic blood. What does the blood feud from 10,000 years ago have to do with him? That being said, other people don't think so. After all, the blood feud from 10,000 years ago is too big, and some people need an object to vent on. Elder Cultivator snorted coldly. An object to vent on? Oh, Do you guys want to bully the small with the big? The war elder laughed coldly. Agitation is useless to this seat. The Kangxia hegemony blood cannot be retained, Elder Cultivator said in a cold voice. The Heavenly Tao sect is here. The hegemony blood is here, Elder War said indifferently, his tone full of unquestionability. Elder Cultivator's eyes narrowed at those words, slits in his eyes, transmitting a cold, ferocious light. Can you stop this seat? As the words fell, behind him, a sea of blood cultivator hell appeared, with a boundless murderous aura that caused the entire starry sky to tremble.